Hi, this evening I'm going to record a shortish meditation just to help us be present. I suppose it's more of a presence practice than anything else. I think sometimes we just need to take some time for ourselves, connect back into our bodies and really remind ourselves what it is to be present. If we're rushing around all day, we're in fight and flight mode. We've got a to-do list that's so long we don't know how we're going to get it done, or it's just a lot going on. I've had a really hectic week, but it's been fun. I've been going out, I've had a lot on at work. It's all been really positive, but I really realised how much I was in this part of my body. And really where I want to be is really connected to my lower belly, my abdomen, my pelvis, my hips, and just sitting on this chair, I was kind of thinking, God, am I really connecting to my seat bones and to the chair? Can I feel that connection? So I thought, well, now would be a good time to record a short meditation just to, bring myself back into that place of connection with myself, with my inner self, and share that with you. So I would like to invite you to close your eyes and just for the moment just notice how you're sitting, whether you're cross-legged or on a chair with your feet on the floor. Just notice for the moment how your posture is. I find it helpful to, move backwards or forwards, or just get my body to a point where I feel not just comfortable, but so that the air feels like it can flow easily up and down through my body, and also so that any energy, if it wants to move, that if you're not familiar with it, that kind of feeling wave, what's that, like a wave of something, it's kind of emotion or energy, it's all energy really. And I don't want to be too rigid and too upright, I just kind of want to be in a comfortable position, and you can move around when you're during the meditation. You don't have to stay in one place, and there's no real right or wrong. But it's also good to just move around so that you become aware of your body. And I talk a lot in my videos about connecting into your body and your emotions and what's going on inside. And that's where meditation is just such a useful tool. That's where this presence practice is so helpful, because it helps us notice and recognize and become aware of what's going on in our body, and then that can be so helpful to navigate life when things get difficult, when we feel stressed or anxious or sad or blocked about something. And if we can identify those knots and blocks and lumps in our bodies and what they might mean for us, then that gives us a bit of a roadmap. So let's just take some breaths in and out, and they don't have to be particularly deep, but if you want to, you can. I just really felt like taking a deep breath in and settling into the chair. And as I breathed in deeply, I just noticed how the backs of my thighs feel on the chair, and my seat bones feel on the chair. And it's quite good to notice just how you're sitting. I can feel my back on the back of the chair, and I can feel my feet resting on the floor, and just how that connection is on the floor. And I'm just inviting you to notice any of those things, how you're connecting with your chair or the floor or whatever you're sitting on. And then bring your attention to your breath, and just notice how it's coming out, in and out of your body. So it could be in through your mouth, out through your nose, or in through your nose and out through your nose, in and out through your mouth. It doesn't matter how you're doing it. The point is to just notice it, and notice if you can feel it on your nostrils or your tongue or your lips or your upper lip if it's coming out through your nostrils. Just get used to noticing your breath and just being aware of how it's coming into your body and leaving your body. This is such a good way of connecting to ourselves and becoming present. And then just notice if you can feel the breath coming into your neck and your throat. And as it comes in through your mouth or your nose, is that cold breath? Is it warm? Is it coming in fast or slow? And how does that feel as it goes in through your throat? If it's going that far, you might be really shallow breathing, and I'm not really asking you to change anything. It's just about noticing. And then just keep breathing. Well, definitely don't stop breathing, but notice your breathing. Notice if it comes into your shoulders, starting to come into your chest and your back. And as you do that, still noticing and paying attention to whether you can feel it on your lips or your tongue or your nostrils. How it feels as it comes in and out of your body. Notice how, if your breathing changes, I just did a bit of a yawn, and that's a really great sign of, coming out of fight and flight mode, moving into the sort of ventral system, which is in the parasympathetic nervous system, as opposed to fight and flight, which is in your sympathetic nervous system. And go back to the breath. Notice it coming in and out of your mouth or your nose. Notice it coming in to your neck and your throat. Notice if that's coming in as far as your shoulders and your chest. Can you notice it coming as far down as your heart? And as you pay attention to your heart and bring some awareness to your heart, just send that some tenderness and some love, and maybe give it a little smile. You can turn the corners of your mouth up. See if that brings some warmth and some yumminess to your heart and your system. Back to the breath coming in and out of your mouth, your nose, down in through your throat, your shoulders, your chest and your heart. And then see if you can bring awareness to your solar plexus. Does the breath want to come that far down? Don't force it. Just notice if that's opening up a bit more inside and it's coming down that far. And just breathe in and out. And keep noticing how that breath is coming in and out of your body, and if you can feel it on your tongue and your lips and your nostrils, and in through your throat and your neck and your shoulders and your chest and your heart and your solar plexus. And is it coming in as far as your stomach? And just notice it and see if you can feel that air is filling up your stomach. If it feels cool or warm, or just how that's feeling. Just bringing awareness to the inside of your body and how the air is coming in. Just keep noticing the breath, noticing as it comes in and out of your mouth, your nose, down in through your throat, your shoulders, your chest, your heart, little smile, solar plexus, your stomach. And does it want to come as far down as your abdomen and your belly and your lower belly, and filling up your belly, just giving it a bit of a breathe, just some attention and awareness. Just stay here for a moment, just in that breath, And in that feeling, as we're bringing attention to the insides of our stomachs and our bellies. And then just noticing the breath coming in and out of our mouths and our noses, down through our throats, chests, shoulders, solar plexus, the heart, stomachs, bellies. And then just feeling if it's going into our pelvis, our hips, down to our seat bones. Noticing the connection to the chair or the seat, whatever it is we're sitting on, down through our legs and our knees, calves and shins and ankles and our feet. Noticing that connection to the floor. And just bringing attention to the crown of our head. How's our brain feeling? Is it fuzzy? Is it empty and blank? Are there thoughts swirling around? Try not to attach to any of particular thought, but if there are thoughts swirling down, acknowledge them. You don't want to deny anything or split anything off or shut it out, but try not to attach too much and just notice if there's thoughts swirling around. And coming down through your forehead to your eyes, your eyelids and eye sockets, just giving some attention to them while they're closed, and just see if they're resting for now. Down through your cheeks, cheekbones, down to your jaw, your mouth and your tongue. Just notice if there's any tension in your jaw. And then just back to the breath. And just one final scan down through your neck and your throat to your shoulders and your chest, your heart, solar plexus, and your stomach and belly. How's the connection to the chair? Are you still feeling it? Your backs of your thighs, all the way down through your thighs to your knees and your calves and your shins and ankles. And feeling your feet, the tops of your feet, your toes, your insteps, the soles of your feet. Just feeling inside your feet. See how that feeling is and that connection to the floor. Just feel safe and held by the ground. And then just coming back to the breath as it comes in and out of your mouth or your nose. And just notice how that is now. Is it softer? Is it harder? Is it shallow or deep? Is it cold? Is it warm? And just noticing that breath. You can always come back to the breath. It's something you can do at any time of the day, really. Just notice your breath and how it's coming in to your body and how it feels as it enters your body. And we're just going to start to bring ourselves back into the environment around us just by, wiggling your hands. Might want to rub your arms or your thighs, or just roll your shoulders. Wiggle your toes, and you might want to have a stretch up. So whatever makes you feel a bit more awake. And just ready to open your eyes. And then when you're ready, you can just slowly and gently open your eyes. And that's the end of this meditation. I hope you've enjoyed it and feeling present and connected again with your body. See you in the next video.